Hey, good afternoon. And this afternoon you join me in front of Mont Blanc on the Aiguilles Rouges above Chamonix, and I've set myself the challenge of making a little vlog just traversing a little bit of the Aiguilles Rouges with the aim of flying back down to Chamonix. So I've come up on the last lift to try and get some nice light and get the place to myself. Still a few climbers about, but yeah, my challenge is it's a natural nature reserve, so I can't use a drone. So the challenge is to try and make it look nice without using a drone. And if you watch any of my other vlogs, you'll know I use a lot of drone shots. So we'll see how we go. That's the beauty of coming up when it's a bit quieter. You get to see a bit more. So I'm heading along this ridge. It's not a guidebook route. It's more just some steep walking really. But there's a little ladder section. I'll spin it around. Don't know if you can see that, but it's on that little summit ahead of me there. There's some ladders up there, look. So it's got some steepness to it. And it's a cool place to be. I'm hoping as the evening goes on the light will get better and better. Fantastic. So I'm very much seeking out just nice scrambling, which is a British term anyway. The rest of the world just calls it mountaineering. But just some nice lines. And it's a short route, so I've got loads of time. I can just pick out some rock to have fun on, which is what it's about, isn't it, really? And somehow, even in this world centre of mountaineering hubbub, we've got some peace and quiet. So the reason I'm out here on this trip is I'm filming some friends, Becky Coles and Katie Mackay, on a quest to climb all of the 4,000 metre peaks. So Becky started in 2019 with a couple of other friends, Mo and Lou, and been filming her since then. So there's 82 summits and she's got 11 left, or maybe 10. She's up on Mont Maudit as we speak. I only arrived the day before yesterday, so I wasn't acclimatised enough to go up there with them, but I've been filming. I filmed them as they set off, and then I've been filming some general shots around the area to tie in with their remaining summits. So watch out for that either later this year or next year, depending on how Becky gets on. Warm granite and a nice post to pull on. The guides have put them in to protect their clients, use it as an anchor for their ropes. Rest of the ladders, so that we don't get at home. And the second of the ladders, you can hear some serac collapse over there. This is where the drone would come into its own. It'd be nice to put it over there somewhere, show the ladder's side on. Wouldn't have to do it 3 times then either. So my plan was to head down to this col and then see if I could find a takeoff point off this col. Nice sort of plan A. But it's a really well trodden path back down to Plan Praz, which is the usual takeoff point. So if I don't find a takeoff point here, I'll just walk down the Tour de Mont Blanc path down to Plan Praz, get a late evening flight down into town. I think it's pizza night at the campsite tonight, so maybe I'll make that. So there's a bit of a backwind on this col. The wind's coming over the back there, and I want the wind in my face for takeoff. So I'm just going to drop down, see what happens. So I'm on the Plan Praz launch, just dropped 400 or 500 metres from the col, and we've got a good backwind here as well, so it's not looking good for takeoff. I was expecting a southerly wind, which would have been coming from that direction, but it's the complete opposite. So I'm going to sit here and chill out for half an hour, see if it changes, because it might just be katabatic, it might just be the evening change in temperatures and the wind's dropping. So we'll just give it time to see if it's going to change, but then ultimately I want to get down and get some food, so I'm not going to sit here for too long, because if it doesn't change I'll have to walk. But I did the same flight this morning, so if I don't get to fly this now, I'll show you this morning's flight.